Hello everyone, I am back. I'm saying I am back because I haven't filmed in about 2 weeks. I'm actually filming today, Monday, the 15th. I never ever film and post the same day, so hopefully this video is up on time. Anyways, I wanted to do a look using the Venus XS palette just because I received this during IMATS and I haven't actually touched it yet. These are the shades. I will be using all 4 of these shades in combination with another palette. And yeah, this is what we are going to be doing today. A nice cut crease. I'm sorry, this is probably my first non-beginner friendly video. I don't actually show or explain how I do the cut crease. So if you're a beginner, this may be a little difficult for you, but please do give it a try. And yeah. I'm sorry, I'm really feeling this look. I cut my hair like 2 weeks ago as well, and I feel so darn cute. Like, you have no idea, especially this makeup. Like, oh, and before we get on to the video, I just want you guys to like look. Hold on, let me blend this out real quick. I just want you guys to like look at my eyes for a second. I do have hooded eyes, and I hope you guys can see what I'm talking about right now. Like, this eye, my hood is actually covering my cut crease. Like, you see it? No, you don't. This eye's flaps are, they do what they want. Sometimes they look like this eye, sometimes they're up. Like, as you can see all the creases right now. Because it's not fully like hooding. That's why my eyes may look a little different. But if your eyes are even, good. This look will look beautifully on you. If they're not, you might look a little crazy like I do right now. But you know, that's okay. We still look cute. Yeah, let me just stop rambling and let's get on with the video. I'm gonna start off by first removing the hair out of my face. I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original and apply that on my lids. I'm going in with 2 palettes today. First, I'm going to be going into the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I'm going to take the shade right here called Weekender and apply that in my transition area. And I'm going to take that color on my Sigma E35 blending brush. Moving on to my LimeCrime Venus XS Solid Gold palette. I'm going to be going into this shade right here and apply that in my crease area with the Sigma E25 brush. I am applying the color only on one side of the brush, and when I place it in my crease, I'm going to place the brush upside down like this and then swipe the color on this way. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do on the lids and how I want the shape of my eye, so I am going to go into this deeper color from the palette. Right here, it is a chocolate brown with gold reflexes in it, and I'm going to take that on my Sigma E55 and apply that on the outer thirds of my eyes. Now that I see where this look is kind of going, I'm going to go back into the Born to Run palette and into the shade up here called Good as Gone. I'm taking that on my Sedona Lace EB 15 brush And I'm going to apply that lower in the crease just to add that little dark definition here. That way we could cut the crease later. I'm going into the shade Jet from the palette and using that on the Sigma E47 shader crease brush just to define that line a little more before we start blending things out. We're just gonna go back into the brushes we've used to blend that out. The Sedona Lace EB 15. Sigma E25. Last but not least, the E35. And I did not pick up any additional product on any of these brushes. I'm going to take concealer on the back of my hand and cut the crease with that. I'm using the Cover FX concealer in G Medium +2. And I'm taking that on my Morphe M224 brush. Make sure you don't look up unless you want this to transfer everywhere. Going back into the Venus palette, we're taking this gold shade right here. I'm taking it on the Sigma E54 brush and applying that to the center of the lid. In order to fill up this gap up here, right below the cut, I guess you would call it, I am going to be going in with a smaller brush. We are going in with the Morphe M213 brush and dipping it into that gold so we could get all the way to the tippy top. With this same brush, we are going to go into this shade right here. It does look white, but it does have like a creamy gold tint to it, which you cannot see because my lights are too bright. But we're going to apply that on the inner third and inner quarter of inner corner of the eye. Now that we are up to this step, we need to perfect the crease and the blending up here and fix the outer corner a little bit. So we're going back into the Sigma E55 brush, going back into this deeper shade and applying that V-shaped on the outer corner. And I am patting it instead of swiping it, that way I don't disrupt the gold and that way it blends in a little easier. To eliminate some of this fallout we have from the golds getting into the crease, I'm going to take a brush that had the black on it. This was the Sigma E47 brush, and I'm just gonna swipe lightly across the crease, try to remove some of that gold flakes. Going back into this shade right here with the E25, we're just gonna blend lightly to try to diffuse those colors, because right now we don't have a gradient like at all. And we want a gradient. It's what we want, guys. Again, I did only take it on one side of the brush, and I am going to go with it this way instead of up this time to try to blend that out a little bit. So a good tip is that while you're doing this side, which has more shadow room, use this side of the brush. Once you get towards the center where it's closer to your eyebrow. Turn the brush this way, that way it doesn't get muddy and you don't get eyeshadow all over that area. So I'm just gonna dip in once again, just for a little more color. Going back with the E35 and the Weekender shade from the Born to Run palette, and just blend that out, you know, a little more. There we go. And since I ran out of makeup wipes, I have to improvise to clean this outer edge, and I will actually show you guys how I do that. 1 second. In order to clean this up, if I don't have makeup wipes, which is my preferred method, I will take some makeup remover. This is the Sephora Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover, and I will take this on a Q-tip. I do feel like makeup remover wipes are more precise. That's why I like them better, and they can get a bigger area way quicker. Like if I had fallout down here, which I'm kind of surprised I don't have as much because that gold is very flaky. Anyways, dipping it in, making sure you let some of the liquid drain out. And with the dry end, I'm just going to go over the wetness. And there, now we have a sharp eye. And I see that the gold is spreading again, so I'm just gonna take that same brush, try to wipe off some of the gold. So I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and set my eyes so that hopefully this gold does not go anywhere. That was a lot. I am going to finish the other eye off camera, at least what I did here. Put on some liner and lashes and come back to you guys to do the bottom lash line. Now that we are done with the rest of the eyes and the face, we're gonna move on to the lower lashes, or should I say lower lash line. And I'm going to take the E74 by Sigma and go into this shade up here and just swipe that all over the lower lashes. With the same brush, on the other side of the brush, I am going to go into the sparkly gold shade and apply that in the center of the lash line. Make sure to tap off the excess since this shade does tend to produce a lot of fallout. To finish off the lower lashes, we are going to take the YSL The Shock Mascara. Because I feel like this look needs a little more sparkle and drama, I am going to take my highlighter, which was the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop, and apply that on my inner corners and my brow bone, as well as my Cupid's bow. And let me just let my hair down. And here is the finished look. I did add some shimmer shimmer to my body, you see that? Okay, but here we go. I I hope you guys liked this look, and if you did, please tune in next week. I post every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye!